Welcome guys. Today we present to you the top 5 PvP games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video.
World War Heroes, an online game with a size of 3.2 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Battle players from around the world in a crazy World War II-era online first-person shooter game. Destroy the enemy and survive tank battles in the center of Berlin and other cities, participate in team and deathmatch battles, plant bombs and defend them, take part in World War massive warfare. There are 4 types of combat equipment from the USA, USSR, Japan and Germany. All sorts of new weapons will be available to help your team come out on top. Use the whole arsenal, featuring machine guns, grenades, rifles and sniper rifles. Play PvP shooter every day to earn free prizes and get daily tasks and tons of free stuff. Complete daily tasks and upgrade your gear. You will love World War Heroes first-person shooter action game if you are a fan of tactical realistic PvP shooters, World War shooting games, and multiplayer online army battle games.
You'd rather fight your friends than the real.
Injustice 2, an online game with a size of 2.1 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Injustice 2 is the next installment in the saga of the uber-successful Injustice Gods Among Us series. Last time you faced off in 1 vs 1 combat in an alternative version of the DC universe in which Superman goes mad after the death of Lois Lane, and both heroes and villains had to join forces against the growing totalitarian regime being put in place. This time is no different. In fact, just like in earlier games within this series, the mobile version isn't just a traditional arcade combat game, but rather is a fully independent game from its desktop and console editions. Here, you'll face battles where you control your character and his/her abilities by way of touch gestures. As you level up within the story and beat enemies, you'll improve your abilities, plus, you'll get to unlock new fighters to put together melees of up to 3 characters. Throughout the main story, new games begin to intertwine. That way you'll get to participate in limited time only events that offer you exclusive new heroes and villains. Plus, you unlock new skins and variants of each of your favorite characters in the DC universe. Not to mention, Batman, Superman and Wonder Woman cameos and a few nods to more obscure secondary characters like Brainiac, Swamp Thing, and much more. Injustice 2 is a well-designed fighting game for mobile with remarkably high production values, full backing by both Warner and DC Comics. All in all, one of the top games based on the DC universe.
Poseidon's wrath.
Marvel Snap, an online game with a size of 300 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Marvel Snap is the official card game of the well-known Marvel company. Users will delve into the franchise's vast multiverse in this video game, gathering renowned characters from the comics. This time they return in the form of cards to create the best decks. Marvel Snap has a dynamic gameplay system. Each game lasts about 3 minutes, which avoids lengthy games that can turn each battle into a tiresome or tedious experience. Therefore, the user can spend any break they may have playing quick games and completing daily missions without devoting a lot of time to Marvel Snap. Each game features different locations that fans of the Marvel Universe will surely recognize. From Asgard to Wakanda, each setting comes with passive skills that can determine the game's outcome. One of Marvel Snap's highlights is the number of collectible cards. In itself, the Marvel Universe is quite extensive, with different worlds and character versions that are well known thanks to their long history. The user will have no problem identifying their favorite superheroes, as well as discover new ones within the franchise. Marvel Snap offers the player a large collection of Marvel superheroes and villains with a myriad of artistic styles that make all the difference. If you are a fan of the famous franchise's expanded universe, this is the game for you.
What a game!
Infinite Lagrange, an online game with a size of 2 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Infinite Lagrange is a strategy game that takes you to space where you can experience exciting intergalactic adventures, lead your space team and make important decisions such as choosing to build ships, strengthen stations and attack enemy fleets while defending each territory you create. There is no doubt that the visuals in Infinite Lagrange are absolutely stunning. The beginning of the game is very visual and you are introduced to the background of this story. Once in space, you can follow how events unfold in these ultra-realistic 3D galaxies. In order to control certain space regions, you have to complete the tasks assigned to you. However, if you want to attack certain portals, it is necessary to prepare your ships for such a task. To do this, there are a bunch of pieces that you can unlock to improve your fleet. On the other hand, there is a map that helps you control all the processes you have started. Creating a good strategy in Infinite Lagrange is not an easy task. However, you can attack your enemies and conquer their lands little by little. Even if the battles are carried out automatically, you can always step in and send the best squad for the mission. Discovering and applying new technologies in the Space Workshop is another determining factor in your development within the game. By discovering new technologies, you can assert your authority across an entire galaxy. Infinite Lagrange is a game that keeps you glued to your smartphone screen. We are talking about a great spaceship game that has a great visual section and a perfect soundtrack that invites you to enjoy every game. Rainbow Six Mobile, an online game with a size of 1 gigabyte, available on Android and iPhone. Rainbow Six Mobile is a competitive, multiplayer first-person shooter experience on your phone. Compete in Rainbow Six, a classic attack versus defense game modes. Play as an attacker or defender in fast-paced 5v5 matches and face intense close-quarter combat while making timely tactical decisions. Choose from a roster of highly trained operators, each with their own unique abilities and gadgets. Experience this ultimate tactical shooter game, designed exclusively for mobile. Specialized operators. Assemble your team of highly trained operators, specialized in attack or defense. Select from the most popular Rainbow Six operators. Each operator comes equipped with unique skill sets, primary and secondary weapons, and the most sophisticated and deadly gadgetry. Mastering each skill and gadget will be key to your survival. In the end, you will find that the Rainbow Six mobile game developed by the famous company Ubisoft has been excellently designed and worth downloading.
Located target.